Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Hope you're well. I'm doing okay. Except for a bit of scratchy throat stuff going on. Hello there, Xenos Draco, Skullkit, the only two people in chat so far, but I know others are lurking. I can see the number. Come say hi at least. What bulk this time? I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you all about it once other people get here. Yes, I have music on. Oh, okay. Alright, so... yeah, I mean... so, you know... it's just... You'd think the first part of the Aqua Aquatic update, Life Aquatic, the moist update, the wetness update, you'd think when they introduced the new water physics, you'd be, alright, they've done it. They've introduced the new water physics. I can build with water and take advantage of the new mechanics and do cool stuff. Well, if you think you were going to be safe, you were wrong. Because part 2 of the Aqua Aquatic update broke water again. It broke water again in a very annoying way, because one of my most important farms is the kelp farm, which worked perfectly in part 1 of the Aquatic update, but now, so it doesn't really quite work. See that little leaf there? Right under the crosshairs? That's supposed to be floating up into the stream and going across to be collected. Now, it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't work, depending on where and when the leaf breaks, and it's basically breaking the efficiency of this farm. So, I don't know whether we have to rebuild this from scratch, whether we can try and reset the water, or if we have to rebuild a completely different design. Oh, crap. But yeah, this farm is currently broken. It's no bueno. See? Even halfway down the stream. This... what are you doing? Sometimes they flow. Well, that one's flowing. Look at it go. Yep. Nope, stopped. Yeah, I have no idea. Is it a bug? Is it just a fix to what they thought was a bug in the original water physics from the first part of the Aquatic update? Who knows? If I fix the farm now, is it going to break again when they do the hot fix? Who knows? Nobody knows. And after all the time we spent fancying up that farm and getting all the smelting stuff and then there's auto chest filling, and it's just extremely frustrating. So today, what I might do is leave that farm as it is for now. And we're going to build a different kelp farm elsewhere, using a different technique for the water flow that should be unbreakable. Haven't tested it yet, but my understanding is it should work. We'll find out. We'll find out. What am I coming in here for? I came in here for a reason. I can't remember what it was. Today's starting well. Let's check on the iron farm. Just while we're giving the people a chance to turn up. Zip. We also fixed the oh good, no iron golem stuck. Hooray! We also fixed up the redstone trash can we were trying to build at the end of last stream. The solution was much simpler than I was making it. Although I was being told how to make it, actually. It wasn't my fault. Someone gave me a design, didn't work. Enough room. I just went much simpler with it. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to bring up... I was going to install a screenshot of my OBS thing so I could show you what I did, but never mind. Got it now. Is your working iron farm? I actually haven't fiddled with the iron farm at all. This is like the first time I booted up Minecraft since we last streamed it 5 days ago, Sunday, whatever it was. But this kind of works. It's not perfect, still needs work, but it's generating iron at least. Sufficient iron for this stage of the game anyway. Where we really just need it for hoppers and stuff, mainly. Good. Alright, now, speaking of new water physics, we should double check that the drowned still drown. See who the hell bloody hell knows. Did also do a little research this morning as I was setting up for the stream on Guardian spawning in Bedrock. There might be a few there. Jesus wept. Okay. I'm not gonna. I was gonna let that run for a while and see how just annoying it got, but I lost patience before you guys did. Yeah, one of the other things we're going to do today after we're done with the kelp farm, or secondary kelp farm, or a new kelp farm, whatever we're going to call it, is we're going to head back to the ocean monument and start preparing that for a guardian farm, because it turns out in Bedrock it's much simpler than in Java, which is, I think, the only mob farm that is simpler in Java, in Bedrock than Java. But yeah, it turns out they only spawn in certain blocks, or under certain blocks, not anywhere in the ocean monument, and you can sort of cap off the top of the ocean, around the ocean monument at like 3 or 4 blocks deep, and you have exact control over where they spawn, which is wacky. Like, they don't spawn in random locations, they spawn in exact blocks above the or exact columns at the ocean monument. Sweet fucking Christ, how many are on there? Is there no mob cramming in this version? I guess not. Sweet Jesus. I can't even just hold down right click, for fuck's sake. Why won't you let me hold down right click? So is anybody going to talk to me today, or we're just going to sit there in silence? Nobody? Is this thing on? Tap, tap, tap. I don't know what I have to do to get you guys more involved in chat. Chat used to be great. More and more and more these days. Silent, 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 silent. Lurker, 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 lurker. Starting to actually bother me a bit. Never used to bother me. I was always happy for people to lurk, and I still am, but if everybody lurks, I'm just sitting here talking to myself and it feels like an empty fucking... feels like I'm streaming to nobody. Whereas, you know, I glance over at the numbers, I'm certainly not streaming to nobody. What really gets my goat is when I ask people to de-lurk and just say hi and nobody fucking does it. That's just rude, isn't it? Say hello to you and just chirp, 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 tumbleweed, crickets. It's just fucking rude. Don't you think? Just contemplating why would they break Kelp Farm? I don't know. I don't think they broke Kelp Farms deliberately. I think they were trying to fix something else and kind of accidentally broke Kelp Farms or something. I don't know. Water flow is a bit wacky still in some instances, as we found out last stream, trying to do that that simple little conveyor stream for smelted items. Fucking hell, how many zombies have piled up here? How deep did you build that? How deep did I build what? This thing here? As deep as the... I found the spawner. We're actually just above bedrock in this one, but spawners can be higher. Jesus Christ. Infinite zombies. Didn't know it was a spawner? Yeah. Yeah, spawner. I found it pretty early on, actually, when I was digging my first, I was digging out the, what was going to be my permanent strip mine, or at least the first strip mine. Stumbled across it when I was lighting up some caverns. Wish I had like a potion of harming or something, a splash potion of, wait, zombies. Splash potion of healing, I guess. It's for zombies, isn't it? Because they're undead. Could take them all out at once. Hey, Extreme. How you doing? Did you see my tweet to you about your Kelp Farm? Depends when you sent it. I didn't see anything this morning from you. I don't think. But yeah, my Kelp Farm's broken. That's one of the things we're going to be doing today. 3 days ago? I probably saw it. If I did see it, I didn't pay much attention to it. I'm sorry, I must have been busy or something else, because I only noticed this morning as I was setting up that my Kelp Farm is broken. Kind of broken. Semi-broken. It still works-ish. It just doesn't work at 100% efficiency anymore. Which is fucking infuriating. Definitely might be short on rotten flesh. Yeah, I did go through all my rotten flesh, almost all my rotten flesh the other day when we were trading for, I forget what we're trying to do. But we went to, yeah, traded away most of my rotten flesh to a villager for some reason. So yeah, good to get the stocks back up. Actually, we should, oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. 5 more Nautilus shells. Cool. Skippy put up one that's seriously overpowered. Are you talking about the step one? Yeah, I saw that. I was poking around this morning. I didn't actually watch the entire video. I just kind of poked through it and went, yeah, I think I get it. So hopefully there's no sort of special secret that he did that I didn't get to. I find it hard to watch Skippy's videos because the way he talks. There's another Minecraft YouTuber I've been watching recently. He does lots of handy-dandy videos, but the way he talks, it's just, I just can't stand it. It's, IBX Toy Cat or something like that. He speaks like 7 billion miles an hour. I have to watch his videos at half speed, so my brain doesn't just melt out my ears listening to him. Finally. What the fuckers keep hitting me? Oh, I'm starving to death. I thought I was hitting a zombie with thorns on his armor or something. But nope, just regular old starving to death. Toy Cat as well, both kind of hard to watch, yeah. I mean, good content, but man, their presentation is just difficult, isn't it? Alrighty, I'll take the gold, grab those. I guess we can smelt the potato as well. Okay, so I've got my garbage chest up and running, so we'll throw those in. We'll put flesh in the top chest. Actually, no, put... no, I forgot to empty this out when I was doing the thing, didn't I? Actually, we'll pop over here. That. That goes there. That goes there. Still need to put a anvil down here. So I can smoosh together these tridents while we wait. There we go. Should be the soft tick 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 maybe of the garbage disposal. I mean the sound's turned way down at the moment, so maybe not. Okay. That'll do for now. Garbage just works. Same way I was trying to do it last weekend, but with simpler redstone. I was overcomplicating it really. I did take a screenshot, but I forgot to load it up into OBS, so I could quickly show you guys. Hey, turtle. Can't you smash together unenchanted tray? Oh, right. I keep forgetting. Don't need an anvil for unenchanted tools, do we? Are we actually getting any enchanted ones? I haven't been paying attention. Have we been getting any pre-enchanted? That'll be a no. Let's grab the most badly damaged ones here. Yeah, there you go. Funnily enough, you can't shift click them up into the crafting interface, which is a bit annoying. It's also a bit annoying they don't stack. You can't even do 3 at once, can you? If they could stack, you could use them like a bow and arrow. Just have a big stack of tridents. Just throw them away. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, we can do that while we wait for zombies to pile up when we're XP farming and whatnot. Don't think they drop enchanted tridents. Doesn't seem so. Never seen one drop on yet. But who knows? Might just be really, really, really rare. I mean, zombies can carry enchanted swords, enchanted shovels. Why not enchanted pickaxes? Tridents. Why did I say pickaxe? Okay. Oh, we got another. Zoop. There we go. And we got 2 spare conduits ready to go. Speed. Alright, so let's have a think about where we want to put this new kelp farm. I kind of want to bury it underwater. kind of don't also, because that makes it a bit tricky to... I guess we could use a bubble stream to force the product of the farm up to the surface, or we could hollow out some ocean for it, or... Another alternative is if we tear this down and just build a new farm in its place. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 5 levels. I guess that still would make it more efficient this one ever is, because we could put them side by side. Yeah, I think we just tear this one down and start again. Do I have to tear it completely down? Or can I modify what we already have? Let's see. I think we just have to tear it down. Start from scratch. Goddamn. Do. Get in the hole. Whoops, daisy. That was going to happen sooner or later. What might be handy down here is also a chest to temporarily store... Never mind, we can use this one. What design I'm going to use? The one based on what I saw of Skippy's video. Like I said, I didn't watch the entire video, but I got the gist of how the design works. It's less complicated than this one even, so shouldn't be too much fuss. He said famous last words, Ingley. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Jesus. Why is there water under here? Oh, because of the gravel. Herpaderp. Oh, Jesus, someone wants my attention pretty badly. What? Why do you message me when you know I'm streaming? Nope. Oh, okay. Fantastic. Seems like FedEx are going to try and deliver a package to me today. I say try because it's FedEx and they suck, but... we'll see what happens. Maybe it gets here, maybe it doesn't. Now taking all bets. Can FedEx actually deliver a package? I would love to be able to tell you what's in that package too, but it's a secret. It's one of those secret packages I'm not allowed to tell people about. Just remember that the first row needs to be sand gravel, the next can be dirt, as long as they are not in the same level as the ground, because the grass will spread for some reason. Yeah, see, I saw that bit of the video, he's an idiot. To stop grass spreading, all you have to do is make sure there's no grass nearby. You don't have to use dirt, you can just use gravel, as long as it's supported from below. And he's like, well, you'd have to fill up the entire area. No, you don't. You just have to fill up the level directly below the gravel. Blocks can hang in midair just fine. Like I'm doing it here, for example. There's gravel here, but I don't have to fill up the entire fucking thing. Just put the block below the gravel. Guy's a fucking idiot sometimes. Don't know what he was thinking. Speaking of what we're thinking, we should probably empty out this water. What to do with those sponges? I don't remember what I did with those sponges. There they are. FedEx is based in my hometown, so I have favoritism to it. They kind of shit. They're fucking spectacular shit. I like the worst courier company I have to deal with. Literally, the worst. I've had to file so many complaints about their drivers. It's not even funny. Sweet. See how much simpler life is with sponges. Where's my silk touch? Okay. Interesting is the design I'm planning on using is actually going to use fewer resources. I think I don't need as much glass, so we're not going to use the divisions in the middle here. Whoops, daisy. Man, I've been dealing with a headache all morning. I just can't fucking shake it. Most of the week like that, actually. Been waking up with a headache. Just can't quite shake. I'll have to go to the doctor to find out what's wrong. Maybe I got a tumor or something. Or maybe I've just been sleeping weak because my neck's hurting me too. It's not a tumor. I still haven't fixed that weird lag issue. Tell you what, this aquatic update's a bit of a hot fucking mess, really. So many stupid little bugs and somehow managed to get through all the fucking testing they did. I mean, how can you get mining lag on a single player local save world? What even is that about? Hello, Indie Development Labs. Maybe if a touch of the site, subconsciously need to be dealing with FedEx. Preemptive headache. So, who in the chat watches the Hermitcraft guys? Because they all just started a brand new season now that Java finally has the aquatic update. They've caught up to real Minecraft at last. Watched a couple episodes this morning. Be interesting to see what they do, because obviously they're doing what I'm doing, and that is basing their new world around oceans and stuff. Poor old Mumbo Jumbo means he's gonna have to repeat himself a bit, because his whole base was over an ocean last season. Now he's got to do it all over again. Maybe she's going to buck the trend and not use any aquatic stuff. Just go inland this season. Well, hardly a trendsetter. I mean, it's the most obvious thing to do. Well, this new Minecraft update has a whole bunch of stuff to do with water and building underwater and stuff like that. Well, I should set up my base near water. Which is what I did in the Nintendo Switch Edition world as well. I built over the water, which is why we're going to build under the water in this one. Which, now that we have conduits and an ocean monument, we can actually do. We can actually make a start on that. Still need to farm a bunch more sand for glass and things like that, but we're on the way to actual underwater builds. Members building an archipelago. Copycat. What a fucking copycat. Clearly saw my YouTube videos, or the stream replays up on my secondary YouTube channel. Clearly saw what I was doing and he went, you know what, archipelago. I'm going to do what Blunty does. He's clearly the better Minecrafter. I should follow in his footsteps. You know, I think I'd be fucking embarrassed if Mumbo Jumbo saw any of my videos, especially the ones where I have to deal with redstone. Probably tear his fucking hair out. Speaking of Minecraft, did you get a chance to check out Grover's video about me? I did, but there's also another video I was watching this morning, which I think was Skippy6, or... Actually, I think I've still got it in an open tab. Let me just have it out here and have a look. Where is it? No, Foxy No-Tail. Someone called Foxy No-Tail I've come across a couple of times. He has a video about Guardian spawning that went up like early today, I think. Hard to tell with YouTube timestamps. But yeah, he's kind of wheedled down the exact mechanics of Guardian spawning, or at least locations of Guardian spawning and things like that. Turns out it's really, really, really fucking simplified. Like, they only spawn in certain exact columns of water around the ocean monument. It's not like they spawn randomly at wherever they can spawn, like in every other edition. There's just exact columns they spawn in, and if you block those columns off from Skylight, Guardians don't spawn anymore, so you can sort of totally take advantage of that, and if you know exactly where these things are spawning, you can really sort of fine-tune the collection mechanic. update. I wonder if it's the same information that I found this other guy. It happens a lot with Minecraft or YouTubers, especially the young ones. They see someone... It happens a lot with Grub as well. I've seen more than a few Minecraft YouTubers just fucking flat out steal what Groover guy has just made a video about. Farm designs, mechanics, stuff like that. You can tell they got it from him. Sometimes they mention they got it from him. Sometimes they just present it in almost an identical way to what he presented. And you're like, you just fucking stole that. What are you doing? Piece of shit. Make original content or GTFO. Yeah, so for all I know, the Foxy No-Tail video I found this morning is a copycat of whatever Grub just published on it, so... Probably is, actually. Who knows? How do you prevent Minecraft from getting boring? I don't. I don't prevent it from getting boring. It just doesn't get boring. Because every time I start a new world, I do things slightly differently. If you always do things the exact same way, of course it's going to get boring. But build to different designs, build in different locations. Do auto farms in different way, or don't do auto farms. Just there's lots of different ways to approach Minecraft. I don't know why people keep coming in and going, oh, how? Because literally every week, since I started this new series, I get people coming in, how do you stop it from getting boring? Well, always do new stuff for a start. That's how you stop anything from getting boring. Do it in a new way. Learn, teach, experiment. It's not fucking rocket science. What do you need a gardening farm for? I use it mainly because I love sea lanterns. These are my favourite kind of lighting block in Minecraft because they're just lovely. And of course I'm using them as a core part of my sort of basic design for my buildings, or at least the overland buildings, this time around, so I'm going to need a fair few of them. But also you can use it for an XP farm. Guardians make pretty good XP farms. You have to do it kind of carefully because they do have thorns and stuff like that, but yeah, mostly because it's for prismarine resources. Grover and Foxy are friends. I'm in real with them. Well, there you go. I guess they either shared information or didn't rip each other up, or it's all cool. But yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of that stuff going on. There's actually Skippy6 Gaming, which is one of the guys I've been watching a fair amount of recently because he focuses on the Bedrock stuff and new updates and things like that. He's always pretty good resource for information about updates and what they added and what changed and things like that. But yeah, he's more than once he's just flat out pinched ideas from Groover. I mean, he credits him. Like in the video, he says, "Oh, I saw Groover guy's video on this, and now I'm just repeating what he said instead of just sending people to Groover's video." He never even links to Groover's video that he got the idea from, which is a bit shitty of him, but whatever. Happens all the fucking time in Minecraft tutorial videos and things like that. People just flat out nick each other's ideas and don't credit each other. And it would be extremely frustrating if I spent sort of hours and hours and hours of my time sort of figuring out a cool farm design in Minecraft, shared it with the community on my video, and then other people just went, "Oh, I'll make my own video about that," instead of just sharing the work I did directly. Okie dokie. Let's clear away. Let's take it one more back as well. And also make this pretty big. No, actually, you know what? Let's take it to the edge of the line here. If we're going to go ham, we might as well go ham. How do people get bored? Seriously, never ending. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, between trying to do new things in different ways, there's always updates like the one we just got, which changes a bunch of mechanics. So you have a whole brand new ways. You're forced, you have to do things in brand new ways because they've changed some of the core mechanics you used to rely on and shit like that. Oh, whatever. Why am I still carrying an arch? Oh, because of the zombie farm. Okay. So I'm going to get some more cobblestone because we'll use cobblestone for the base layer of their where the gravel's going to be, except for the outside bits, which we'll cover up with concrete to make it look nice. Alright, grab a few stacks of that. We're also going to need a few stacks of gravel. Good. Thanks for asking a question. No worries, thanks for asking a question. Alright, so we'll make... yeah, well, I guess we'll do the collection line here again. So this will be... you know what? I can do the collection at the front here. Let's get this out of the way, actually. Oops, daisy. Right, how did I... Oh, because I didn't do a double chest. I was going to say, how did this stuff come out of the chest but not go back into the chest? I forgot to put down the second part. Because I'm an idiot. Okay, so... let's do think. You want to collect the kelp at this end, but let's also keep in mind how we're doing our path. So if we just... that'll be our path. We'll fix that bit up in the middle. Man, how do I want to do this? I can't... I could do multiple chests. I could do a... Alright, what if we did... I don't want multiple chests, because then I don't have to go into each chest to fill that thing, but single chest is going to be enough. Man, I don't know how I want to do this. I'm fucking stymied already. Had the big struggle I've ever had in Minecraft today. I was exploring a mineshaft, found a 5 cave spider spawner. Oh, 5 cave spider spawner crypticos together. Nice. close enough together to make them all active at the same time. Be a hell of an XP farm, all those spiders. What's the difference between Bedrock Edition and Java Edition? Different code base, basically. Google's your friend if you want to get more in depth. I just can't be bothered explaining it again. I've had to explain it at least once a stream for the past 2 weeks. I don't know. Let's just go get more blue concrete. I think this through. I don't know how. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do the collection system is all. If I dump them all into separate chests, it will make it more efficient because I'll have way more resources of collecting at once. If I filter it through a single chest, it makes it much easier for me to deal with. I guess I could do both. Collect them all into single chests, pipe all those single chests into a single chest, or pipe all those individual chests into a single chest at the end. That way I can just pull from a single chest when I'm crafting. More resource intensive, but easier for me to fiddle with. I think this might be how I do it. That might be how I do it. Okay, 54 chests should be more than enough for this. 48 hoppers should be enough. Could link 3 into a farm. Nice! I've done double before, and even that's pretty OP. Never want for string ever again. Okay, so we call that the perimeter. And everything's hunky-dory, so... if I pipe everything... into an end chest there. And we'll have a little crafting station over here for the stuff. Yeah, I think I know how I want to do this. Excuse me? Thank you. Yeah, and we'll collect it like that. So we'll pipe each individual row into a double chest. Pipe all those double chests into a single chest. That way, when I'm over here, I can pull stuff out of there. It will automatically fill up. And that means I'll have a huge buffer of materials as well, so I'm never ever gonna run low on kelp. Probably. He said, say it with me now, famous last wordsingly. Which I think is about my favourite phrase from Archer ever. If you haven't noticed by now. It wasn't easy dealing with the amount of spiders because I have arachnophobia and the sounds are setting up me off. Well, here's what you do. You can either use it to desensitize yourself, or you can make a custom texture pack to turn the spiders into, well, literally anything else. And make different... well, I mean, they're not really spider noises, because spiders don't really make that much noise. But for Minecraft's sake, you could just use a texture pack that makes the spiders look like cupcakes or anything. Which game difficulty? Hard? What kind of pussy would play Minecraft on anything but hard? Okay. So just for the sake of the outside edges, the bits we're actually going to see, we'll do the white concrete. All about that peaceful mode. Actually, my very first Minecraft world was peaceful. Because I was just using it to kind of zen out. I didn't want any stress. Oops, daisy. That was gravel. But then I realized in peaceful, there's actually some resources you cannot get because they have to come from mobs. I had fun in my peaceful world. It was lovely, but there's a reason I never went back to it, or back to peaceful mode. Actually, let me make myself a little stairway up here. Make life easy. I've done a derp. I need to make that level lower, don't I? Because that's where the gravel has to sit. Glad I noticed that before I went too far. Which actually means I should maybe make this entire layer out of white concrete, because we are going to see it behind the between the chests. Some gravel there. I don't know how high I want to go actually. Maybe we don't make this thing this steep. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't want to make this too high because it'll just block off the view. So maybe we just go that high. I still should be more than enough. Actually, we could probably turn the underside of this into something too. Instead of just blocking the space off, we could probably make an animal farm down here actually. I mean, block off the back wall about there-ish. And use the underside space for something else. Yeah. What should we put under this thing? Something that doesn't need to go... Ooh, you know what? Melon and pumpkin farm, maybe. Definitely gonna need one of those for too much longer for trades and stuff. Damn, used to have so many viewers. I'm from the old YouTube like ages ago. Hello, Explain. I suppose for a cow cooker. Yeah, I was thinking cow cooker or a chicken farm or both. Something though. Something needs to go into there. I also make use of that space. That way we can sort of leave it kind of hollow, so we can see through it, past it, instead of making a great big block. Although, I guess it's not really... I mean, we can just block it straight off there and still gives us plenty of room back here. We don't really need to dig or build underneath it, necessarily. Maybe go a couple of levels higher, actually. Let's see what kind of thing we're looking at from up above. Yeah, it's kind of as high as we need to go, isn't it? Any higher than that, we start blocking off the horizon a little bit. We could maybe go one higher without worrying too much. Although we still do have to account for the walls around it, so... Which are going to be glass anyway. We'll leave it as it is. Right, so... I think at this point we can also switch to using our smoked glass as well. We didn't use it in the first place because we were very, very resource poor when we built the first version. I mean, I say smoked glass, it's white stained glass, but I like calling it smoked. Ooh, we're going to need to make some more, actually. Let's go back down and bring some of that glass back. Or, alternatively, we could just take some bone meal down there. So I don't have to backtrack quite as much. How about that? Got 4 layers and I have too much kelp. No such thing as too much kelp. Kelp is free fuel. Infinitely renewable fuel. No such thing as too much kelp. It's like saying you have too much coal. Ridiculous. Utterly, utterly ridiculous. Right. That was it anyway? Okay. Oh, we did also need to account for this back layer as well. Two full chests of kelp is too much? No. Don't be ridiculous. Hello? Alright, so flying one, flying. To the chest. Well, I don't actually need one there, do I? Alright. Actually, I don't think we actually need this front part because it's not going to. Yeah, I might have ducked a little bit there. That's all right. Oh, for fuck's sake! That lag is killing me. Why even is it there? Oh, for fuck's sake, would you just not do that? Excellent. Good, 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 good. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I've been a little bit dumb, haven't I? Just a little bit. Alright, let's go get some bouquets. After we take a nap. Yeah, 60 will do. It'll do just fine. Right. I wish pick blocking on a water source would grab a bucket or something like that. Wouldn't that make life easy? Nope. Did I make a source block there? Okay. Of course I would be one bucket shy, wouldn't I? Did slightly forget to block it off at the bottom here, didn't I? Hey, Kenshin, how you doing? Going for manually loading furnaces this time. Not that there's a problem with that, of course. I mean, I'm just going to feed it all into a single furnace, I think. That sort of complicated multi-furnace thing is a bit of a pain in the ass. here's an interesting issue. What if I use these? What the? Where do those ones go? Did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't miss them. Alright, good, that still works. There we go. Okay. Did you miss much? I don't know. Depends when you last saw. I don't know what you last saw. I don't know what you missed. Now the real question is it going to plan in here or do I have to fill all of these? No, I do have to fill all of them. What I should have done is done this from the bottom up. It would make it so much easier to keep track of what I have done and what I haven't done. As far as which sources I've placed. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. The buckets don't stack when you empty them out, which is also frustrating. Hope the rumours about Media Molecule going under isn't true. I haven't heard those rumours. Hello, Anuro. How you doing? How's today treating you? Right, can I just do this? Yes, I can, because these are all sources now, aren't they? Pretty sure that didn't screw anything up, right? Nope, it's all good. Oh, fuck, I can't reach that now. Fine. I'll go back to doing it the hard way. Zip, zip. Been better, been worse, spent most of the past week, especially the weekend, fighting off a cold or something. Well, you have my sympathies. I haven't been feeling particularly sick this week, but I feel like I have been struggling with something. Been a bit coughier than usual and things like that, you know. Had headaches this week too. It's kind of headaches you wake up with and just can't shake. Tension headaches, really. I think I need new pillows. Might be half my problem. Would it be easy to... Oh, sorry. Auto mod got that on for some reason. Would it be easy to plant the kelp before thinking the water? No, can't do that because you can't plant kelp unless there's water there. Water has to come first. I can't even see what I'm doing. Played Minecraft once. Can see the appeal, but wasn't overwhelmed with its crafting. Cool story. Tell it again. Stop it. Oh, we just get back, would you? Thank you. Now I have to get back down again, get more kill. More kill. Just thinking row of water, row of kelp until it's done. Well, I'm not sure how you imagine that would be easier. It'd take exactly the same amount of effort. Except it might be a bit slower because you'd have to change tools constantly at every row. Alright, it's going to be a little while before this thing actually kicks in. But we know kelp takes a while to mature until it starts growing, but we can sort of prove our concept by going boink. No, that one. Good. Yeah, so we don't really need this front row. Is there anything useful we can do with it? The other thing we could do is, instead of piping to a chest here, the raw kelp, we could pipe it round. Oh, there's a thought. We could put the furnace system at the back here. Might do that actually. Put a single furnace system around the back. So what did I leave behind down here? I don't think I'm going to use a massive furnace system like we did before. Maybe just like 4 furnaces. Or maybe only 2 furnaces. That way we could feed both furnaces with a single chest of kelp blocks. That still should be pretty efficient. Excuse me, thank you. How do you even complete this game? You don't complete Minecraft. I mean, there is an end game in there, and there is several sort of boss monsters you could fight, and you could consider that an end game if you like, but it's a sandbox survival game, man. You don't complete it any more than you complete a game of Ark or Rust or any other sandbox survival game. So we'll turn this one around to face backwards. And I guess if we do that, we have to drop down a bit. That should be more than enough room. Right. Zip, zip, zip. Actually, don't. Actually, we do actually need that one, don't we? Because I'd have to pipe in from there. Right, so all the kelp feeds around the corner into this block, which we can feed into a furnace. But we're going to need a little bit of room. What are you doing? Nope, think it through, think it through, think it through. Don't be an idiot. Actually, maybe just a single continuous furnace is the best way to do this. God, don't even know. I'm so indecisive today. It's driving me silly. Maybe Minecraft is a bad game to be playing today in this kind of mood. We could... Well, there's a thought. Because if we could wash all this kelp down into a water stream. And then use a water stream to carry it across into the furnaces. That would solve a few issues, including using so many hoppers. But it wouldn't give me the buffer that I have. So maybe we do just do a furnace. Why am I so indecisive today? I hate when I get in moods like this. Cannot decide what I want to do. Okay, so we pump the stuff into the furnace, like so. We can pump fuel into the furnace from here. And then the output sideways. Maybe we could use a bubble stream to bring the output back up again. Although that would mean more screwing around with redstone. Doop-a-doo-doop-a-doo. Furnaces feed fuel in from the sides. Yeah. Alright, I'm on top of it. Can you imagine this game being rather therapeutic? Yeah, sure is. It's pretty zen a lot of the time. Sometimes it can be frustrating. But a lot of the time it's pretty zen. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum. So, what if we pumped the output into a dropper, which we face sideways maybe. And then we pump it out into a water stream that carries it back up. That should work, right? Why wouldn't that work? Rot roll! Bluntie's fiddling with redstone. Let's see here. I need a dropper. That, and that for the timer. Did you need to make any modifications in the iron farm? Yeah. Still haven't quite figured that one out, actually, Xenos. The iron farm I've got cobbled together right now works kind of, but occasionally an iron golem will get stuck. I'll have to dislodge it manually and everything, so it still needs a lot of work. But it's producing iron at least, which is a start. Okay, so output. Where's that screenshot I took? I can use the same. I can use the same redstone that I did with the disposal thingy. Nope. I'm gonna need to move that backwards, aren't I? So it doesn't crosstalk. As always, apologise to people who actually know how to use redstone properly. I know, this is frustrating for you. Alright, so we measure the output of that, we use that to pulse it, and then we trigger that guy like this. So every time something goes in here... Huh? But that's exactly the same as I built the garbage disposal, and... What's different? Because this is... Why would you pulse? Like, this is... Well, I guess it's not the same because the hopper has a constant output. So if we need to do that, I want to measure the Stuff going to the dropper. Motherfucker, I hate redstone. Even when I think I've got a handle on the simplest stuff, it still goes, oh, no, actually you can't do it that way. Alright, so let's try this again. Anytime something comes into there. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, zoop-a-doo. There we go. That's all I wanted. Redstone genius. Cool. So furnace output now spits out there. Boom, boom, boom. Which we will funnel into a water stream. Goes this way, actually. Over there, and then we'll bubble it up. Or I wonder if it's gonna try and go into that hopper if it bubbles up past it. And again with this track, why do this? Don't know why that track keeps going in the playlist. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we spit it out into a water stream. It goes that way. And then we bubble it up from there. So now I need some soul sand. I'm really not a creative person. I rely on mum to wash my clothes, for instance. What has that got to do with creativity? That's just laziness and an inability to be self-sufficient. Like, I'm lazy as fuck. Doesn't stop me being for creative. Bum-ba-dum. Actually, you know what could be fun? What if we feed it across here and have it just sort of bubble out of here down a tube? I like the idea of my little factory tubes. Like we did on the super smelter in the base. Bubble it out of... Yeah. If we do that, we're going to have to put a glass back on this thing. At least there. Bubble it out of... Give me that. And more of this. More of this. Let's go fix that bit of kelp I broke just now. Alrighty. Are you even producing yet? Might be. Is that the one I just broke, or? Guess we went and see. Ah, sunset again. Up we go. Which Love Island phenomenon in the UK? There's no Australian version. Never even heard of it. Was it some sort of cartoon series or something? It's either a cartoon series or... Oh, Christ. Tell me it's not one of those fucking romantic reality shows where they stick a bunch of people on islands and it's like The Bachelor except they're on an island or something. If it is, just, I don't know, leave my stream now. You've got no taste. Fucking reality TV. If I bubble it up from here, not from here. Let's replace that one there as well, just for the sake of aesthetics. Oh yeah, it's exactly that. Reality dating series. Oh, just get out. Just get out. I don't want anybody in my stream who watches that crap. It's the lowest form of entertainment. That's interesting. I seem to have managed to make a source here. How did that happen? Let's put that there, so if I manage to dig into it from either side, I know there's something there. Not carrying any buckets, am I? Put all the buckets away, didn't I? Yeah, I did. On social media, don't shut the fuck up about it. Well, you're following the wrong people on social media then. You're following nothing but vapid idiots if all they can talk about is a reality TV show. Pick better people to follow. People who watch it actually think it's real. Don't know, don't care. In the end, it doesn't matter. What they're watching it for is base human drama and fucking gossip bullshit, which is just... Ugh. Just the worst part of being a person. Gossipy bullcrap. Makes me fucking sick to my stomach. There's my bubbles. Good. Right, now... do we do this out of glass? You know what? I think we do the tube itself. Except for maybe the front part. We'll do a window up the front so we can see what's going on, but the tube... we'll do like this. Or actually, maybe... yeah, maybe like this. Now I've got to remember the trick I used to make this damn thing work the last time. What the? You right there, dude? Just hanging out? Alright. The worst part for me is what it does to the people involved. Exactly. It's just a terrible, 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 terrible thing. Have to do... alright, that was the secret to getting it working last time, wasn't it? So that should bubble out, pour down, and you can collect it. Did that just wash away my redstone? What's the bet it just washed away my redstone? What the hell? Oh, fuck, I hate these new water physics. Where is this? Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? So fucking annoying. What's up with that? Why are you just... ugh. Ugh! Oh, that should protect it from any more accidental spills. Before we go, I really should let's give it some of that. What even are you? Look at this mess. You might know this is, can I get rid of the hibernation files from Windows 10? I don't use Hibernate. It's taking up 10 gigabytes. Why don't you Google it, man? That's a Google thing. Short answer is yes, you can. Long answer is yes, you can, but Google it, you'll find a guide. Damn it. You know what? It'd just be easier if I did it this way. Are you kidding me? You're joking with me. Stop misbehaving. What have I done with all my... God damn it. Back we go. Given that half these loads involve audio from it. Oh, you Rick and Morty? Yeah, Rick and Morty. Love Rick and Morty. Love Rick and Morty. Not sure I love how this came out. It's a lot less tube-like than what we did in the main room, isn't it? Still though, as long as it works, I can always fiddle with the design. so let's give it a basic little test here once we dig up a bit. Okay, so let's pretend the farm is up and working. Pump a bunch of stuff into here. Good, good. Good. Not good. What the shit? Oh, okay. We've done the thing again, haven't we? Forgot about that. What we need is some of that ice. Created a backflow. Oops, daisy. What did I do with that ice? Blue ice. Blue ice. Also... sign just in case, but I think we can get away with the trapdoor. I found out if you can build a kind of kelp farm in an ocean biome, drowned, and fish spawn inside. Well, of course. What did you expect? You build a kelp farm in an ocean, of course fish are going to find their way into it. Fish spawn in oceans. That's what they're supposed to do. That's why I'm building this above sea level. Because it seems fish don't spawn above sea level. Actually, no, we'll use the sign. Nope. I wanted it there. Come on, one more please. Huh? Did it. What the fuck is going on here? You are making it the bubble stream, aren't you? Well, that helps. I was just hitting that wall and losing too much momentum. Up it goes, down it goes. What? Oh, because I didn't angle the hopper properly. In all my water splashing everywhere, moving it aroundedness, I forgot to do that properly. But there it is. Stop it. Up it goes, down it goes. Up it goes, down it goes. Beautiful. Right, so let's tidy this up. Do we want to see the entire mechanism? I think we do. In which case, let's clear up some of this cobblestone back here and make it pretty. And I think I just destroyed my redstone again, didn't I? Yeah, I did. You would have hoped with all the aquatic update stuff they would have found a way to make redstone waterproof. Why are you being like that? There it goes. Just got locked because I was fiddling with it. Should probably replace that one as well. Why wouldn't you? Well, you wouldn't do it because there's a sign there for a start and you've just broken it again, you ninny. Why is my life like this? How much did I break it? Nope, still works. Okay. Ooh, I just saw a piece of wild. Ah, the farm is working. Look, it started to work. Looks like I have to make these walls up here a little bit higher so that doesn't happen, but that's easy fixed. Okay, so here we go again. Actually, do we... I think we do. Now we can see the stream pop, 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 pop. And how does that look? Looks a bit... I wonder if I replace the block there with a sea lantern, we can get some glow in here. Make it look a little bit less dank. Mine was above sea level. Yeah, but you're still in an ocean biome. Sorry, I meant to say specifically that's why I'm not building my kelp farm in the ocean. Not just above sea level, but actually not on an ocean biome, on an island instead. I came back here for what reason? I came back here for block lighting. Sort of going. Yeah, the kelp farms take a little bit to get going. I think it's because the base kelp that it grows from matures like carrots and wheat and stuff do. It has to go through several stages before it's ready to produce. The only difference is they don't have a different texture for the different growth stages of the kelp, but it seems to still go through that process before it starts producing kelp off the top. Yeah, there we go. Now it's starting to pop. That looks a little bit better. Cool. All right. Now then, that we will move. Excuse me, out of the way. Do we like how that looks? I think we do. Zoop-a-doop. Zoop-a-doop. I don't know if I actually need to see that or not. It's nice to be able to see them whizzing across, but kind of makes the front of this look a bit weird. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it nice and clean and smooth over here. Cool. So let's run a blue line over four. Maybe make a little entranceway here. Let's go get some more of those. I don't think I've left any over here, have I? Sure haven't. A friend from work convinced me to download Fortnite for PC. Am I doomed? You might be doomed. I've never played it before, got into PUBG for a while, did try Fortnite. Well, I don't really play Fortnite myself, but I did like Fortnite a lot more than I liked PUBG. Like significantly more. So if you dug PUBG a little bit, Fortnite might be enough to actually snatch you up. Yeah, don't like that path option. I feel like we should go back to the standard. I guess we could try doing the blue line all across here. Yeah, kind of like it. Also give us a sense of wrapping here. If we did that, best bet is probably to do this instead. Yeah, feels pretty good to me. Consistent. Nice. A little patch there. We should put some flowers or something here, I reckon. Just to make it nice. A little patch of grass there, a little mini garden. Alright. Let's grab this glass. And take all of this up another level to stop these popping in the wrong place. Did I do that symmetrically? What just hit me then? What have we got? 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3. Two, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3. Yeah, I did one too many on that side. Somewhere there. So we shouldn't have any more stuck kelp. We have symmetry. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, now, actually we should make, there we go, we should need to move this across. So, and I think we can call that complete. Grab the cup out of there, craft it up, feed it in here when we need to. Good to go. The only thing I don't like is something I can change. Seeing the kelp through the hoppers here. Oh, sorry, seeing the gravel through the hoppers. That's no problem. We can switch out this gravel here for white concrete, because it's not actually having to support anything. So, my mistake becomes a design choice. That's how awesome I am. Even when I derp, it winds up being a good thing. I know you believe me. Thousands wouldn't, but I know you guys do. Should we cover up that gravel? I feel like if we do, this will look less stair-steppy, which is probably a nice thing. Looks a bit nicer. Kelp farm looks crispy. You know what? I think it does. That guy. Actually, it looks better than my other kelp farm they had to replace. Because that one was a bit sort of cobbled together out of early survival materials. Whereas this one we built from scratch to the design specifications of everything else we're doing. Oh, I already covered up the gravel on this side anyway. Guess I was out of sync. We need something here. I mean, maybe we do just leave this open so we can see the... I don't know. Just feels a bit bare somehow. Ooh, maybe we do a blue line running around here. Oh no, wait. You know what we need? Or do we? I don't know. I'll give it some thought. That looks much better with the white concrete behind the hovers. Also, this chest doesn't do anything. Alright, what are we going to do back here? Maybe put a sealant in them all? Yeah. I'll put one there, it sort of borders on that. I don't know. If we were dealing with odds in that sort of space there, maybe, but I don't know. Something will come to me. Look at this thing ticking away. Beautiful. Alright, what I'm going to do now is go back and forth a bit and degub. Just got an Elgato Stream Deck after watching a review on YouTube. Hey, Victor. Nice, isn't it? Have you used it much yet? So good. Gonna be hard to do without it if you ever have to from here on out, I'm telling you. That's why I've got 3. So if one breaks down, I've still got 2! Well, that was stupid. Boom, boom, boom. Drops. Gravel. All right, there we go. Now let's get to those boxes. Outside of streaming, I hear it's a good cupboard. Cupboard? What? Good cupboard? What? But yeah, aside from streaming, it's useful for all number of things. For example, I know a few editors who use them as shortcut decks for sort of stuff they do when video editing or photo editing. I don't use it that way myself because I do most of that stuff on my Mac, where I just have all of the shortcut keys sort of in muscle memory anyway, on the regular keyboard. I know a few artists who use it in combination with their drawing tablet, so they can sort of undo, redo, switch tools, all that kind of stuff at a little tap of a button. You can use them in all sorts of production workflows, because you can use it just to do sequences of stuff, like launch specific programs, then do this, then do that, then do that with one button press, because they've got a new sequencing thing they built into it now, so you can set up macros basically. But there's all kinds of shit you can do with it outside of streaming. Too much dirt. Do I have a special place for my rail stuff? I do have a special place for my rail stuff. There we go. Macro to launch Steam, Origin, BNet, Twitch, Discord, without much. Yeah, exactly. Like I haven't set mine up to do this yet, but I'm planning on setting up so I can hit just one button. It will load up Streamlabs. It will load up the chat room. It will load up OBS. It will load up, you know, just one button to load up all the stuff I always have running when I'm streaming, and good to go. But you can do the same thing with all kinds of workflows. Like if you're, you know, an artist, you can hit one button to load up Google and default to image search. You can load up your painting program, your reference. You know, you can figure it out. You don't need to tell me me to tell you how to suck eggs on this sort of stuff. There are literally unlimited possibilities. Because you can set up to be shortcut keys, macros. You can even, like, if you're, you can, you know, if you're doing a particular workflow, if you like to, fuck, I don't know, listen to music while you sketch, you can hit one button, load up your favorite painting program, load up VLC on your favorite playlist or streaming radio station or whatever. Then automatically switch across to the profile with all your shortcut keys for your drawing and stuff. And what can't you do? What can't you do? Because that's the real secret of the Stream Deck. It's not actually just a hardware product. I mean, it is a hardware product because it's the Stream Deck, but it's actually a software product, because they've been continually pumping the software full of new features since launch. Like every month there's something new and fancier they've added to it to make it even more powerful. Think about a coaster, not a cupboard. I don't know how to confuse them. Actually, no, they make a pretty shitty coaster, because the key tops are kind of slick plastic, so, and it's kind of at an angle and everything. That might be the one thing you can't do really well with the Stream Deck, is use it as a coaster. It has limits, apparently. Is there a way, I wonder... Actually, there probably isn't, because I've never seen it done. But you know what would be cool? If there was a way I could... Oh no, wait, you could probably do it from the hopper. Sorry, I'm thinking in half sentences here. What I'm trying to think is... If we could use redstone to measure the output of the fuel hopper... When it is empty, light up a redstone lamp, or when it's empty, turn off a redstone lamp. That way I could see at a glance when I needed to refuel. Probably got enough room here to do that. So, I mean, we could move this chest sideways if we needed to, get more room, bring the redstone out this way or that way. So how would we do that? Measure the redstone of that using a comparator. Comparator outputs a signal of 1 if something is in the hopper or greater. So we could just pump this straight into a redstone lamp. We could see, oh, that's what we could do this wall here, actually. We could use this for the redstone lamp display. When the redstone goes off, we have to make sure we put more fuel in so we're not backing up too much kelp. Right? What could possibly be wrong? Go wrong? New update broke my fucking farm. Yeah, me too, old duck. Me too. I mean, mine kind of works alright, but it's not working like an iron farm should work, really. Wrong, Happy. You want the one on the chest? Yeah. I know, I'm just sort of gesturing wildly. So, if we have a comparator, we might need a little bit of redstone dust. I don't have a redstone lamp. How do we make one of those? Oh, it's glowstone, right. I always forget that. I don't know why. It's usually because I make a whole batch of redstone lamps all at once and then never need them ever again because I only ever use 3 or 4 of them in the entire world. Where'd that skilly go? Bluntine redstone, this will be interesting, yeah. Even the simplest redstone makes me rage with absolute frustration. I don't know why I just can't. I just can't with redstone, and I don't know why. I'm not an idiot. I've got a high IQ. I understand, like, actual IRL logic circuits just fine. I learned how to do those in high school. And not NOR and all that kind of stuff. But for some reason redstone is just like, nope. And my brain just refuses to process. Alright, so it's this upper here I need to measure. I guess, yeah, it might be a bit pain in the ass. I've got to wrap it round and pump the redstone signal upwards. How do I even do that? And if I do that at ground level, can I do... Alright, let's just... Okay. So when that's out of fuel, the light goes off. No problem. Easy peasy, that part. Now we just have to get the redstone to go where I want it to go. So if I wind it round... No, I don't want you to connect to yourself. Is that going to fuck me up? What does the side output of these things even do? What if I put it at ground level, actually? No, I kind of want to be able to see it from far away. So I want it above the chest? Or there? I think there, because that'll be kind of breaking up that monotonous kind of thing. So if we whack it there... There we go. But now I have to cover it up. But I can't cover it up, can I? Because I can't put a block there. Alright, so we're halfway there. So you have full diamond tools? You have a diamond hoe? No. No, I don't have enough diamonds to waste on a hoe yet. I still haven't got full iron armor even. Still waiting on some mending books where I dig into that. Wait, can I use a redstone torch to invert the signal and pump it up? Oh wait, observer. Observer is how I solve this issue. Easy peasy. I always forget observers because they're so new. Did you get that clay on survival or creative? What clay are you talking about? I haven't used any clay yet. Like, at all. I haven't even dug up a single block of clay. Come to think of it. Observer. Take 2 just in case. The blue blocks. Oh, that's concrete, man. That's concrete. No, that was survival. No, I told you to face that way, you fucker. Okay, so now... why isn't that working? Enough signal strength? I have to put a repeater there. Concrete exists, I forgot about that. Yeah. It's my favorite block. Such a beautiful, clean texture. There we go. Wait, why is it? Huh? Oh, because it only pulses on a change, doesn't it? I'm an idiot. Well, we could always use a piston. No, it'll still only flash on the change, won't it? Good idea in theory. Bad idea in execution. Hang on a sec. Have that down. How are we doing for time? Oh, I'm overdue for a break. Alright. Can't sleep yet. Alright. Give me a couple of minutes to go, guys. Got to take a break. Oh, and I'll be right back.